Update 25.7, the Saint of Altra is live on PC. Gauss, the new Warframe, is in the game. You can buy him for 325 platinum by himself or 775 platinum via his collection. The collection includes his alternate mag helmet, the Altra and Icarius, which are both his signature weapons, the Ultra Syndana, and a 3-day credit and affinity booster. If you don't want to pay platinum, his blueprint can be purchased from the in-game market for 30,000 credits, and his new optics, chassis, and systems drop from the Sedna Disruption mission. Gauss's passive is that of a battery. The more he moves, the more charge the battery has, and with more charge, the faster his shield recharge will be, up to 80% faster. It'll also shorten the recharge delay of the shield, up to 80%. This battery does have its own UI indicator on the bottom right hand corner, and it is important for the rest of his abilities. His first ability, Mark Rush, propels you forward with little room for maneuverability. Doing this will charge your passive's battery, and it will also knock down any enemy you touch. On top of that, hitting a wall with the ability active will release a shockwave hitting nearby enemies. The second ability, Kinetic Plating, activates a shield around yourself that converts portions of incoming damage into energy. The amount of damage resistance you get via this ability is relative to your battery charge. While active, you will also be immune to knockdown and stagger effects. Thermal Sunder, the third ability for Gauss, siphons nearby energy and releases it outwards in either a heat or cold area of effect ring. Tapping the ability will release the cold proc, and holding the ability will release the heat proc at the cost of draining your battery. Redline, his fourth ability, improves all of the aforementioned abilities at the cost of some energy, and you'll also gain increased fire rate, attack and reload speed, as well as improved holster rate. When your battery charges up with Redline active and it goes past the actual redline on the HUD indicator, the battery will start to display a percentage mark. This is when a number of arc bolts will start to propel outwards from your Warframes. Gauss's signature weapons, the Altra and Icarius, both drop from the infested Disruption Demolist enemies found only on the new Disruption node of on Uranus. They are also available separately in the in-game market for platinum, with the Altra costing 240 platinum and the Icarius costing 225. The Altra is an automatic weapon that shoots rockets and reloads faster when sprinting. If you end up using the weapon with Gauss equipped, that reload speed bonus will be a lot faster. The Icarius are a dual explosive secondary weapon that seeks out enemies. Just like the Altra, it does reload faster while sprinting, and even faster when equipped with Gauss. Gauss's alternate helmet mag costs 75 platinum, and his Ultra Syndana costs 100 platinum, both of which, unlike deluxe collections, can be purchased separately for that price. The other new addition with this update in relation to Gauss and his items and any future releases is Leverian. You can access this by going to Gauss's market page, clicking the tab that says Leverian in the bottom right hand corner, and it will open a new plane. It's a museum with a curator who talks to you about the items, and interacting with the items inside will provide the backstory and lore behind Gauss and those items by that curator. The next platinum-based item is the Harrow Deluxe Reliquary Skin and Collection. The skin by itself costs 165 platinum, and the collection comes in at 275. Now, unlike the Gauss collection, as I said beforehand, it is straight in line with other deluxe skins where you need to purchase the collection to get the auxiliary cosmetics, which are a spear gun skin and the complete Etheria armor set, which gets your shoulder plates, leg plates, and a chest plate. Now you can also purchase an Aura Former from the market instead of playing Disruption for a whopping 80 platinum. Yeah, or you can purchase the bundle for 150 platinum. Riven mod slot capacity has also been increased, and you can now purchase up to 120 slots. DE has also said the following challenges count towards Sentinel kills. Kill enemies that are on a dropship, and kill enemies in a row while wall dashing or clinging without touching the ground. The Bloody Shorezen emote is now available. If you have or you do end up purchasing a Shorezen from the market, you will get the emote. There are 4 Shorezens available for purchase, with 3 costing 40 platinum, those being Dax, Dawn, and Mimica. The 4th costs 60 platinum and is the Nelumbo Shorezen. The Mimica Shorezen adapts to the colours of your Warframe, and the Nelumbo one has its own unique sounds. If you do want to use this feature, you will need to equip the emote in your gear wheel via the arsenal and then activate it. It does have its own UI, and you can spam your own strings and make your own songs, or you can play some pre-made stuff, such as This Is What You Are. You can also change between your own shawsons via its menu, and if you have made a song and have tested it at least 4 times, you will be able to link it into chat to other players. The audio can be heard when playing in a squad and in your orbiter, but not outside of that. A number of items have also been added to the game, and the concepts were made by winners in previous Warframe contests. Companion mowers have a new animation when using the emotion module, and you yourself using the boast emote. Nekak sells the Norg and Mother's operator mask within her rotation, so it won't pop up every day. And you can now purchase the De Elra Kavat skin and the Hino Kubrau skin from the in-game market for 80 platinum via the prized companion skin pack. This pack will include fur colors for both companions, and they can only be bought through that pack. There is no separate purchase for them. You can purchase the Essential Glyphs bundle for 94 platinum, and that comes with glyphs for Blast, Corrosive Gas, Magnetic, Radiation, and Viral, following the same design as the Essential Glyphs from a previous update. You can now purchase the Vintage Corpus Locker decoration for 35 platinum. This is more for those Reddit locker hunters, so it's a little bit of a middle ground. That's pretty cool. You can now purchase Eidolon lenses from the in-game market for 80 platinum, and you can now purchase the Dark Lotus theme and background for 50 platinum each. Now we go to gameplay additions. The Disruption mode has been expanded and spread across the star chart, with the mode being added into the pool for sortie missions, and of course new modes being added across the star chart. DE stated that due to these new nodes, you will need to complete them in order to play arbitrations again. There are 6 new Disruption nodes with unique debuffs to them, with DE saying from Ghoul Graves to Moonquakes. The nodes and the new rewards to them, as stated in the patch notes, follow. The node of Olympus on Mars, which was previously a mobile defense mission, is now the Disruption introduction node for new players. The mobile defense mission can now be found on the node of Tharsis. The node of Lameo Medidia, it's a spy node on Neptune, has been replaced with the Disruption mission for the Corpus Outpost. This node now offers high credit rewards, with DE saying on the post, quote, "While it may not be a perfect competition for the index, it'll be a change of pace for those looking to get some credits with a change of scenery." End quote. This node does offer a new Universal Syndicate medallion that offers 1000 standing to any selected syndicate. The spy mission for this node has been moved to the Nereid node on the same planet. The Sedna Sabotage mission of Kelpie is now the Grenier Galleon Disruption node, with the Sabotage mission replacing the Rusalka Capture node. Once again, the Universal Syndicate medallion can be found on this variant of Disruption. On Uranus, the mission node of is the infested variant of Disruption, and here, as stated earlier in the video, you can get the blueprints for Gauss's weapons, the Aceltra and Acarius, from the new infested Demolist alongside the Universal Syndicate medallion. The Kuva Fortress has the node of Tamu, hosting Disruption. This node offers Kuva as a reward from both rotations and as a drop from Demolist. Once again, the Universal Syndicate medallion can be found on this mission. The previous defense mission on the Fortress has replaced the capture mission for those curious. The final new node for Disruption can be found on Lua, on the node of Apollo. This node offers the resource somatic fibers, which are needed to craft the new reward, the Lua Lens. A Lua Lens blueprint is a reward from this node, and as previously mentioned, the Syndicate medallion can be found in the mission. The Lua Lens is just an upgraded version of the Eidolon lens, providing more focus through conversion. Now, I know I've mentioned the Syndicate medallion a couple million times in the past minute, but DE did say the following, as they do plan to expand upon it. Quote, "If you're lucky enough to find one in Disruption, you'll be able to gain favor with any of the core 6 syndicates, so Steel Meridian, Arbiters of Hexus, Cephalon Suda, New Loka, Red Veil, Parent Sequence. You will also be able to use it on the Quills, Vox Solaris, Ostrons, and Solaris United. We are planning on making Universal mean a bit more here, and in a future hotfix, this will be usable in Conclave, Samaris, and Vent Kids as well. We are starting small with this item as it has potential for a large impact on various economy elements that we want to carefully measure, but expect iteration and larger versions of these 4 rewards. Anything from special alerts featuring multiple future drop tables and and more. The look and mod system is in the game. For mods, start modding your loadout, and in the top right, a linked ring icon is there. Click that and it will generate a linkable config in the chat. Clicking on that config will display the mods, the polarity slots, arcanes, leftover capacity, stats, and the option to apply the loadout to your frame. Clicking apply will give you the option to apply it to a selected config. For cosmetics, on the other hand, there is a few things to note. To enter Captura, as of this update, you now have to click an icon in the top left, which is next to the icon of the Look Link button. It's a simple camera. But clicking the Look Link button, that generates the chat link, quick and simple. Entering the chat link will display your FashionFrame on a diorama, but there is no information on the screen whatsoever, and your only option is to apply the look. Doing so, just like the mod link, you'll be met with a menu on which config you wish to replace your cosmetics with. Now, for people that enjoy customizing their dojo, there are 56 new infested dojo decorations, but currently there is no faction tab for infested, so you will have to type in infested into the search bar for them to appear in a bundle. For those people who have over 1,000 friends, there is now a friend cap, that is 1,000. If you have over 1,000 friends, they will remain as your friends, but you won't be able to add more. If you wish to remove a lot of friends, there is now a batch system. This, once in the friend menu and once pressed, will need the user's confirmation, and once confirmed, it will remove the friends. Now, they can be offline for a month, 3 months, 6 months, or 12 months, because you will get to choose the criteria before confirmation. You can also select if you want the clan members or specific name friends to be skipped from the clearing of friends. Now, DE has completed their rollout for bonus objectives on the Plains of Eidolon bounties, and they follow. Assassinate missions have draw out the target within the time frame. Caches have completed within the time frame. Capture has it completed without killing an enemy. Defend an area has complete the control level before a certain percentage. Exterminate has complete within the time frame. Hijack the drone, armored vault, and rescue has keep the defense target above the indicated health percentage, and sabotage has kill indicated amount of enemies. As we continue, there are 26 new tips for Warframe abilities, and some have been edited based on feedback where applicable. A full list of these tips has not been given. There are now tips in the Nightwave, Loadout, Syndicate, Relic Manager, and Inventory screens, so for those that need tips on that, you can now replay the Natar, Sire's Visual, Jordis Precept, Patient Zero, Silver Grove, Arkwing, and Howl of the Kubrau quests. The Clan Statistics screen now displays clan room and decoration XP to help players find any leftover rooms that offer XP that need construction. There are now minimap markers for vendors in the Iron Wake, so you get the Steel Meridian Leader and Offerings vendors, as well as Paladino on the minimap. Ability videos have been added to the Arsenal ability screen for Chroma, Equinox, and Nezah. Samaris' offerings now have a Recovered Artifacts tab for quest-related Warframe blueprints. Corrupted Grenier have a new grenade that has been updated to look corrupted. Metallic surfaces have been improved to respond better to lights and reflections. And to finish this part 1 episode of the patch notes up, we're going to go over some stat changes that went out to bows alongside animation and effect updates. DE said quick shots have been normalized to have the same critical chance, critical damage, and status chance as charged shots. The stat changes. The Cernos' quick shot has been increased to 190, the charge shot to 380, and the flight speed to 90, as well as the aim zoom being decreased to 2 times. The Mutila Cernos quick shot has been increased to 205, the charge shot to 410, and the aim zoom to 2. The Cernos Prime quick shot went up to 92, the charge shot up to 184, the flight speed to 95, and they tightened the spread of the vertical fire mode, and made the top arrow land on the reticule instead of the middle. The Rakta Cernos' quick shot went up to 235 and the charge shot up to 470. The Daiku status chance went down to 46%, the critical chance up to 34%, the charge shot up to 700, and the flight speed up to 140. The Dread's quick shot went to 168 and the charge shot to 320. The Mark 1 Paris' quick shot went up to 115, the charge shot to 230, and then to finish up the video, the Paris Prime quick shot went up to 180, the charge shot to 360, and the flight speed to 95. I will be releasing a video soon that covers the changes and fixes that came with the mainline update. There is a lot, and this video was going to be extremely long if I kept it in there for a patch note video, so I'll do a separate one that covers all of that. It'll be out tomorrow or in 12 hours whenever this video does go up. Just expect it soon. Once again, I'm really sorry for this. It's one of the only videos I've done this and had to split it up, but my voice is dead. Like, my voice feels dead, so fixes and changes will be out tomorrow, and yeah, sorry.